Xavier, University of Louisiana men's basketball. Here today with Dr. Norman Francis, longtime president of the university. He served as president for nearly 50 years. During that time, he had 7 head coaches of men's basketball. Number 5 on that list was Denny Alexander, who passed away this week in the Detroit area. Dr. Francis, Denny was hired in 1978. He was an outsider coming from the Midwest. What credentials did he have that made him such a good hire at that time for Xavier?
Well, Denny had a good record from whence he had come. I think Denny spent some time in high school. I'm not so sure whether he was a head coach before we hired him. He could have been, but I don't remember that. But I can tell you that we were going through a rough time. And I say that because I've watched basketball at Xavier since 1948, and I've seen a lot of coaches. And we have had over our history great coaches. Bob Hopkins, of course, was one. And then Denny comes along. Now, that's not to say the other coaches were not great, but the times that we were going through this, we needed someone to sort of rehab the process of the basketball team. When Denny came in, Denny came in with a spirit, an energy, and just a winning attitude across the board. Not just want to win games, but winning by taking young men, bringing the best out of them, and then expecting them to be disciplined and play great basketball. And of course they did. But he was the right man at the right time, with no question.
Denny coached 12 seasons, made multiple appearances at the NAIA National Tournament, several 20-win seasons, several conference and district championships. He left in 1990, all-time winningest coach in the program with 212 victories. What were some of the trademarks of his teams?
Well, he had, starting with, you've got to have a good team, no question about that. And looking back as I watched them, all of his players were all good players. I mean, by that, efficient in playing the game, but also very disciplined. And they took his advice and counsel and his coaching very, very well. And as I recall, 81, 82, they went 29-2. And that was part of his development of actually recruiting the first team with Bo Dukes, who spearheaded that 81-82 team, which was a great team, and their record shows that. But Denny came with energy, confidence, and that exuded in the players, and that's what we were looking for.
That's Dr. Norman Francis speaking on Coach Denny Alexander, who passed away this week. Dr. Francis, thank you very much for your time, and best wishes to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.